As part of the Sunset Wine Club shipment, I'm going to be tasting the 2021 vintage of the Foxen Rosé of Mourvedre from St. Ynez Valley in Santa Barbara County. Foxen is a fantastic winery. They produce Chenin Blanc, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Syrah, and of course this delicious rosé. Foxen is named after an English sea captain who very wisely in 1837 bought almost 9,000 acres in St. Ynez County, and it's now known as Foxen Canyon. So this particular wine is 100% Mourvedre. Now, Mourvedre is a very thick-skinned black grape variety, but as you can see, this is a rosé. So rosés can be made in a couple different ways. Only one place in the world can you actually blend white and red wine, and that is in Champagne. But other than that, there's two other main ways. One is called saignée, in which you bleed off some wine from a fermenting or a tank of red wine. And then you have a light colored pink wine as rosé, and then actually your red wine becomes more concentrated. Or you can have something like this, which is skin contact. So a short amount of contact with the black skins actually can pick up a good amount of color in a short amount of time, but still a low percentage of tannin, which makes it very, very food friendly. So St. Ynez as an appellation or an American viticultural area, AKA AVA, is actually the largest AVA in the United States, and St. Ynez has the largest percentage of vineyards within Santa Barbara County, so a highly prized area. Now, this particular grape variety is known as Mourvedre here, but also as Monastrell in Spain or Mataro in Australia or in California, and often in old field blends from Sonoma, for instance, or if you're a fan of Three Wine Company, Matt Klein's winery, they refer to Mourvedre as Mataro, but those are all the same grape. It's also grown in Provence and is a key component of blends in the Côte d'Rhône and in regions like the southern Rhône of Châteauneuf-du-Pape, which you've probably all heard of. So let's taste this together. So you can see it's this kind of beautiful, vibrant, almost fuchsia color. On the nose, there's a lot of sort of exotic spices, orange peel, ginger. Has a sort of a fresh cut peach quality to it, some herbs, and a lot of strawberry. Really, really perfumed and lovely. So let's taste it. It's really delightful because it has a nice fruitiness to it, but there's also this, again, kind of dried herb savory quality to it. Very fresh, my mouth is watering. Tannins are basically imperceptible, but it has a little bit of a body and a richness to it. Something I really love about rosé is that it's not just a summertime wine. It doesn't have to just be, crushed on your porch. It's very, very versatile with food. In fact, it's a great pairing with Thanksgiving and other meals like that where there are a lot of different flavors on the table and it's hard to commit to just a white or a red. Rosé can really span the whole gamut. And Sunset Magazine has paired this with Communion Seattle. They make a beef brisket and pork pho that has a lot of exotic spices, cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, coriander, fennel. Again, rosé is very versatile. It's gonna be able to stand up to that with all this kind of fresh fruit flavor and not get overwhelmed. It's also paired with JK Ranch with a tartine two ways. One has kumquat, honeycomb, and sage, and the other has ricotta and herb oil. That sounds absolutely delicious. But again, just to show you how versatile rosé is, it can pair with all of those flavors really effortlessly. So I hope you enjoy.